shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice is making national headlines yet again. This time we hear from a voice that's been at the center of the case but has remained silent. News Channel 5's Homa Bash spoke with the Rice family attorney and a legal expert tonight. Homa.
Frank, it's now been 13 months since Tamir Rice was shot and killed. While we know the grand jury has been hearing testimony in the case, we don't know much else, except for the tug of war playing out between the family's attorneys and the prosecutor's office. Two sides that are typically on the same team. Front page of the New York Times, Cleveland boy's family clashes with prosecutor in police killing. It's what Tamir Rice's family attorney Subodh Chandra has been saying to us all along, adding that while they don't know why prosecutor Tim McGinty has been handling the case this way, they do know this.
There cannot be an indictment when the prosecutor has thoroughly tainted the process.
And Chandra points to what he calls the key piece of evidence in this case as proof of probable cause. Surveillance video showing Tamir was shot in under 2 seconds. The prosecutor's office denied our request for an interview with McGinty, but he did speak to the Times. In the article and in a letter the office pointed us to, McGinty cites transparency for releasing bits of evidence throughout the grand jury process. He also adds that it's to keep the community informed and avoid anything close to what happened in New York or Ferguson, Missouri.
There's already inherent tension in officer-involved cases.
Case Western Reserve University law professor Michael Benza saying police-involved shooting cases by nature are not typical.
If this was not an officer-involved case in Cuyahoga County, this probably already would have been indicted, tried, and the convictions returned. And the sentence imposed. But it's not a normal case. But even for officer-involved shooting cases, this case is taking a long time.
Now, one thing all legal experts I spoke with agreed on was that it was unusual that the officers involved, Timothy Lohman and Frank Garnback, were allowed to submit statements to the grand jury, but not take any questions. McGinty, meanwhile, has declined to say what he will recommend to the grand jury in this case. In the newsroom, Homa Bash, News Channel 5.